Hi and welcome to North London Allotment. It's a sunny but cold day and we have entered November, so I thought what we'd do is we would have a look around, a November plot tour, and it'll just help me kind of think through what I need to do with the time I have, especially. I don't have long today. So let's make a start. There we go, the composter is open and ready. Flies, not a problem today actually. You can see those lovely worms there. Now I do put everything on top of these, but underneath down here there is some lovely compost that's going to go on the beds over the next couple of months, and this area here has kind of become an extra compost area when I've run out, because these do fill up. It sinks down very quickly, but it does fill up. Okay, here we go through the herb bed, looking a bit I say it's retiring, it's resting. Oh look, it's my kiwi and some couch grass seed has already made a home for itself. How did I miss that? Horrible stuff. Absolutely horrible. Look. Yeah. Now the sweet peas somehow are still going. And if you've been following me, I had trouble with sweet peas. Ended up with only a couple of plants, but these just keep going. That. Pea beans are pretty much finished though. Oh, there we go, we've got a couple because there were some late flowers, so we might have a couple of beans, but not an awful lot. And then down here I just want you to see this clary sage. Isn't she beautiful? Absolutely lovely. And you can just see the nasturtiums are just starting to find things a bit too cold for them. Now, as you know from the last video, the grow house is gone. These are just the remnants of what was left in there. Peas, just not germinating for me. Broad beans seem to have recovered from their adventure. They could really do with going out. And then I just haven't got around to sorting those last two trays out. The onions that I didn't have space for, and then were kind of the weaker ones. And just the old peppers and chilli plants from the grow house. There's my aubergines. Didn't get a single aubergine this year, but I might next year, you never know. This area I raked over and I've put some more mustard seed down, which is just starting to germinate. I also filled in a few patches there with mustard. Here we go through the bog. You see that ditch there is full of water. And I haven't managed to clear this yet, and look at that couch grass taking over. So I think it's going to be, excuse my shadow, hello, it's going to have to be covered now, because that's crept up under the squash and the sweet corn, and it's just going to be too robust now. Look at that huge marigold there. Someone said they thought it was a Mexican marigold. There we go, the last of the runner beans, which I have been leaving for seed. Probably just take these off and let these dry at home now. Look at those, they're mega. I have found with these ones, I don't know if they're Lady Di or Scarlet Emperor, the beans look the same, but you have to eat these ones small. And here we go, is the cleome, which are hopefully, we've had lots of seed settle there, so we'll have lots of new cleome plants grow up next year, although my neighbours probably think I'm growing cannabis because the leaves look the same. Carrot bed, a couple of carrots left. Again, nasturtiums are telling me that there was a bit of a frost. There we go, a few carrots. I'm kind of desperately trying to cling on to those for Christmas dinner, so I can just say that I've grown my own Christmas carrots. Now these, oh look, something keeps digging these shallots up, and they do not look like they're doing much, but I think, oh no, I'm lying, look, there's a couple of shoots there. That makes me feel a bit better. They do seem to take longer than onions to sprout. And here we go, here's our Cavolo Nero, dwarf curled kale, and a couple of April cabbage, one of which has been most definitely nibbled. Look at the difference in those two. They are looking really beautiful today. Look at that dew and the sun on them. I'm looking forward to eating some of those. It does look like I need to get that in a bit firmer. That one looks like it's escaping. Okay, over here, leeks. Some are doing okay, some are giving up. So the last lot of potatoes I dug out were from here. They were kestrel. I really recommend kestrel, they were great. And then I've just got a few kestrel left in at the end here. And then here, there are potatoes under there. It's going to be fun, isn't it? And then, believe it or not, there's potatoes under there. This needs covering. Oh, so much grass. It's the bane of my life, it really is. Swedes that have been nibbled, you can see they've got holes going all the way through from slugs. But I am going to take one home and I'm going to see how bad it really is. There's my broccoli. I just recently took the nets off the broccoli and kale, and I'm glad I did, because we got really strong winds a couple of days later that would have just seen it off anyway. Now I know broccoli takes a very long time to grow, so I'm just happy that these are still looking green and alive. There we go. Lettuce going to seed. I haven't had a look at the celeriac for a while actually, it looks quite small. I'm not sure there's much root down there. There we go, there's that celery, that's doing really nicely. And there's more couch grass. It's my parsnip bed. They are looking a little worse for wear. I might dig up one of those today and have a good look. And there's, just you can see there, that was an aubergine that obviously is going now. There's strawberries, and I really need to get that strawberry bed sorted for them. And then we're back over here at the compost area. Now the other end isn't looking too bad, so we're going to take a walk down there and have a look. So here we go, let's walk this way and have a quick look, see if anything needs doing down the end. If you remember, I took the leaves and staked my Brussels last time I was here. Obviously some of this weed membrane is coming up, so that needs recovering, but you can see, it's good to see underneath that things have died off nicely, which has saved me a hell of a lot of work. Excuse my shadow, the sun is right behind me at the moment. So here we go, that's my white onions, red onions, and look, we have garlic growing. This is the Tony Smith Greek garlic from Fiscado in Catalonia. And what I did when I've never grown garlic before, so what I did when I separated the bulbs, I put the big ones, the big bulbs in this end, and gradually as we got to the end, those were the smaller bulbs, because I wanted to see, does it make any difference in the end clove of garlic or not. Here we go. I did cut down one of these January cabbage the other day, thinking, oh yeah, we can eat that, and then you get past a load of leaves and it's covered in aphids and just the insects had taken it basically. Here's the Brussels, looking lovely. There's another one behind. There we go. That one's not obviously doing so much. And then random strawberry runners. It'll be good when I have my strawberry bed, because I'll be able to move all those to one place. There we go. I cut some of this cosmos to take home the other day. Because I thought we're not going to have it for much longer. It's done so well. And do you know what I think? Next year, grow loads of cosmos because it's great for covering the ground. It's so big. Oh my gosh, look how quickly that grass is growing. Ugh, it's a pain. This couch grass really is the absolute bane of my life. Absolute bane of my life. Mare's tail, you can easily yank it out. Bindweed, again, yank it out. You don't get it all, but it just doesn't seem to, this grass just takes over. So we hate it. Oh yeah, that's the hedgehog house. And every time I get a bit of bramble stick or something, I try and throw it on there just to hide it, but it doesn't look to me like anything has found its way in yet, because I would have expected there to be a bit of a track there. Here we go, back at the beginning. So there's still quite a bit growing really, but do you know what? It's the grass that really, really does my head in. Look, you can see it, it's just unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. And it had free reign for 2 to 5 years before I got here, so dealing with that really. What I am going to try though, down there where the potatoes are hidden, I want to get some yellow rattle seeds down there, but you have to rake it over first, because yellow rattle, it kills off the grass basically. If you're creating a wildflower meadow, excuse me, the first thing you need to do is get yellow rattle flowers in there, because it will kill off the grass and then enable other things to grow. Well, that's it for today, a short one, but you've seen the plot before, you know there's not a huge amount going on at this time of year. I'm not sure what my job is today other than get the compost in there. Maybe cut down a few more of the sweet corn and throw them over there. What I really need to do is get that strawberry bed sorted, but that's where all that grass is down there. It's just got to be done, hasn't it? Right. Have a good time whatever you're doing, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.